Welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise with the Texas Longhorns. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in some or 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Powers through. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Longhorns keep the football on the move.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Arkansas.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense coming back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run it to the left. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Seahawks team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Scanning the field. It's Green. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Green. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The back's got it. Powering through.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Sets up a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Green. And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hogs. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And for Texas Longhorns, will take over. 1st and 10.
Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Using his legs, it's Spaxter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Green. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. No huddle now for the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Nice grab. It's James. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the Razorbacks will try to keep this drive moving. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's James. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Green. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And they've got the returner corralled.
Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Timeout run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Green. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 83.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 36, set to kick it off. Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Bond. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
28, Texas, 7. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point was good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He hands it to the back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas 28, Texas 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed to the running back. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Green. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Back to throw. It's Manning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Bolden. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back, throws it to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Intercepted by
After a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. And now